Okay, we're going to take a look at CP Mobile. So let me go ahead and click on my CP Mobile button here. You want to make sure that you have your VPN turned on. Select your work group. Okay. CP Mobile gives you the ability to do point of sale, so you can actually complete an entire ticket and print out a receipt on a Bluetooth printer. You can also email a receipt. You can also use the point of sale function to do a order that you're going to hold, and the order would be brought up at the cash wrap. And we'll show you how to do both of those. You also have the ability to do item lookup, and this is actually a free function with CP Mobile. So you simply go to the iTunes store, download the app, and then we can provide you with instructions or assist you with connecting that to your server. Also, another free app with this is the customer lookup function. So it gives you the ability to look up a customer and look at their activity, look at their past purchases, etc. And then the final function is inventory. Inventory allows you the ability to do physical counts, adjustments, and you can also do receivings. So we'll take a look at all of this today. So let's start with point of sale. So I'm going to click on point of sale. That's going to bring me immediately into my ticket function. So from here I can go ahead and hit the magnifying glass and go ahead and search for an item that I might want to put on the ticket. I can also scan. So if I hit the magnifying glass again, I can actually invoke my scanner here. That basically just invoked my scanner, but the camera's on a black space. You're not going to see that. But you can use the camera within the iOS device to scan merchandise. It's usually not the best option. If you're going to be doing a lot of tickets, we might recommend something like the mobile socket scanner, which is a Bluetooth scanner, or the ISMP device to scan merchandise. So at this point we have two options. We can go ahead and total the ticket, and by hitting the little green bar in the right hand corner, okay, that's going to give me the ability to enter in my payment tenders. So I can hit cash. It's $5, so we'll put $10 in there, hit done, and we've completed that ticket. Sorry, after I hit the slide button to complete the ticket. At this point, we can go ahead and print a receipt. We can email a receipt as well. I don't have that set up here, so you're not seeing an option, but it certainly is a function that allows you to email receipts, or I can just hit the done button too if I'm just selling water and they don't want a receipt. So let's look at holding a ticket and then having that available at point of sale to recall. So I'm going to go ahead and look up an item again, scan or select an item. Okay. At this point, I'm going to hit the arrow button at the bottom, the left-hand corner, and then I'm going to hit the hold ticket. And then at this point, I can put a quick reference number or the individual's name for this ticket. So let's say it's Judy's order. So we'll hit OK. Okay. And now if I want to print a receipt and give it to Judy so she can bring it up to the cash wrap, I can do that. And then it's as easy as looking up the ticket or scanning the receipt. Or I can also just say, tell them your name at the cash wrap and they can recall that ticket. So in CP Mobile, you can recall a ticket as well. It's going to look similar in Counterpoint. So if I hit the recall button, it'll show me my tickets that I have available. So I have two. So I have a ticket for Judy here. So I'm going to go ahead and recall Judy's ticket. And then at this point, I can total it out, add a payment tender, and complete the sale. Okay. And then, of course, you have your receipt options again. One thing we didn't talk about is the fact that you can easily add a customer to the ticket as well. So just by hitting the customer button, you can search for a customer, type in the individual's name, and then find that customer. You have the ability to edit customer information. You can also look up their past purchases. You can look at their recent sales, their monthly history. So you have all that information that is accessible to you as well. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. And look at some of the other functions that are here. So the next thing I want to show you is inventory. So we're going to jump to the bottom here and look at inventory. With inventory, you have three options. You can do a physical count, you can do an adjustment, or you can do receivings. And you can receive with or without a purchase order. So that's a new feature in CP Mobile that allows you to receive with a purchase order. So it looks at purchase orders from Counterpoint, loads them into CP Mobile, and lets you receive off from them. And we'll look at that. So let's start with physical count. So physical count lets you download frozen items from your Counterpoint system, and then you can create a worksheet. So I have a worksheet going here, but as you're counting items, you can simply scan the item. Again, two scanning devices that we sell is the mobile socket scanner, and we also sell the ISMP device, which is an Ingenico payment terminal and scanner. So at this point we can scan an item, and I'll just go ahead and hit add item. I can select an item that I'm going to do a count on. This is a gridded item, so I have to select the color that I'm counting, and the size, etc. Okay, and then I can go ahead and hit save, and that's just going to save to my worksheet, and I can just keep that worksheet open. You can also add notes, and then go ahead and save it, and then sync it up to Counterpoint. Okay, you can also do adjustments. You can do new adjustments, you can edit adjustments, and then you can save those adjustments to the server. And so these would just be inventory item adjustments. Okay. And then receivings. So receivings allows you the ability to look at pending receivings. So these are receivers that have yet to be brought over to the Counterpoint database. So these are some receivings that I've done. And if you notice here, there's some green, which means I've received all the items, and then there's a red one that says that there's still some outstanding items to be received. I can receive without a PO. So to start, we select the vendor that we're going to be receiving. Okay, and then just simply add items, and you can again scan your items or select them, and then put the quantity in that you're receiving. Add items again. Okay. And then at this point, I can just go ahead and hit save. And this says that your savings will upload your data to the server and remove the receiver from your device. So if I hit OK, now that's going to talk to my Counterpoint database. Okay. The next option is to receive with a purchase order. So to do that, you have to first load your purchase order. So this is, again, looking at your Counterpoint database and bringing those purchase orders onto your device. So I can select a vendor or a purchase order that I have coming in the door. So let's say I have Pinnacle. These are the items I'm receiving, so I can just go hit the quantity buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or I can hit the item and then hit the quantity as well. Let me see what that should be. 1, so we'll just add 1. Okay, at this point I'm going to go ahead and save, and I'm going to save that receivings. You can also load receivers, and this would be loading receivers that are in your Counterpoint database. So pending receivers is what you have stored on your iPad that hasn't been synced, and load receivers are receivers that are in Counterpoint that you're now going to bring down to your iOS device. All right, so that is inventory receivings. Your other option is to do item lookup. So these two in the middle, item lookup and customer lookup, is a bonus app that you can actually subscribe to at no additional cost. So if you have an iOS device, it's a great way to have a tool on the floor that allows you the ability to scan an item and look up a quantity, or maybe help a customer who wants an item but it's not in stock and you want to see if you have any in the back room. So you can use this function to do that. So if we hit the item lookup, find the item that we're looking for. So let's do the range balls here, and I can look up any images that I might have. I can look up any substitutions. I guess I don't have any here. I can look at any notes if you have notes for this item as well. And I also can check our inventory. So I can see that I have 1 in the east location, 53 in the main location, 3 that are committed, 50 on hand. Okay. So that again is a free app with your iOS, with your CP mobile device. Customer lookup allows you the ability to look up the customer. So let's look up Brian here. And at this point, we can look at his recent sales. So these are some sales that he just did. I can drill down into that as well. Okay. I can look up his monthly history. And if I want to drill down into one of those transactions, I can do that as well. I can edit his details as well. Okay. All right, and that is CP Mobile.